Hello. Um, this is another open message to a person that I know. Um, and to all these people out there who aren't that person, I hope you enjoy this anyway. So this is, it started out as a personal ad about what I need in a daddy, and I've tailored it to a certain person. Okay, so here we go. Recently, I decided that I needed a daddy. My little side has just felt very lonely for a long while, and I've discovered that feeling little when you're alone is not the best fun at all. I've just been sitting in my bedroom, hugging a stuffy, unaware of what to do, and basically just waiting it out. On the off chance that I've been around others while feeling little, my behavior has been atrocious, and I don't like it. I do not like it at all. Now, I'm not trying to say that those already established in my life are subpar in any way. In no way am I saying that. I'm only saying that they can't exactly feel this particular need in me because it's not something that they have experience with or are even interested in. And that's the most okay thing in the world. So I looked, and I think I found. Funnily enough, on the night that you messaged me a few months ago, I'd made a wish. And that wish was fairly simple. I wanted to talk to a daddy who could spell. I wanted to talk to a daddy who could spell and whose first words to me weren't, "What do you use your diapers for, baby girl?" or one hand was down his pants. And it came true. You messaged me, and you were genuinely funny and polite, and you didn't seem to mind in the slightest about what was under my skirt. Somewhere along the way, it clicked, and you convinced me. You're exactly the kind of daddy I'd been dreaming about for years. So I bit my tongue for the longest time, and I tried so hard not to blurt this out, weird you out, and lose you. And last night I just couldn't hold it any longer, and I told you. I told you what I'd suspected for a good while. That I wanted you to be my daddy. Last night, when you asked me what a daddy was for me, I just sort of gaped and went, I don't know. And you know what? I have such a grandiose notion in my head of what this role entails, but I've just never had to verbalize it before. I guess nobody ever bothered to ask me. So I figured I should actually take some time to write down what I want and need. So here goes. Wanted, daddy. I need to stress to you that I don't use the term daddy lightly. The word holds so much weight for me. And you're not the kind of daddy I need if you just want to dominate and or bang me. It isn't another word for dom or master to me, and it's certainly not akin to fuck buddy. It's an entirely different role. Similarly, daddy does not mean boyfriend. I do not expect you to stop dating/playing with other people just for me. Just as you can't expect me to end my current relationships for you. Oh my god, it's so windy. That being said, if you do gain a girlfriend, either A, she has to know and be accepting of it, or B, we have to end it. I refuse to be anyone's dirty secret. As you know, I'm little, so this means I sometimes lapse into little headspace. When I'm in this space, I'm mentally anywhere between 1 and 5 years old. I wear, but diapers aren't sexual for me when I'm little. Often the feeling I get while wearing is akin to arousal, but it's purely platonic. I call it a happygasm. Also, I like to look at pictures of diaper bondage and stuff, but I don't think it's the kind of thing that I want to do if I was little. Maybe when I'm big, I'm not sure. I wear for comfort reasons and also sometimes out of need, but that's not really too often. I am a brat. I said it. I'm a brat. I'm guessing you probably actually knew that already. I happen to be a very complicated form of brat, though. I provoke, I prod, I misbehave, and then I'm genuinely dismayed when you react as a daddy ought to and punish me. I think it's due to the fact that I haven't ever really been accountable for my misdeeds before. Maybe this cycle of provoking and punishment is only occurring so often right now because I'm curious as to what will happen. Or maybe it's just happening because 99% of the time I'm safely behind a computer screen. Can't get me, na 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 na. Oh dear, that was stupid. I'd be willing to bet that I'll calm down as soon as I find out that you're actually for real and anything I do, even on the internet, has very real consequences. When I'm big, I want to eventually, when I'm ready, be able to do all those fun things that big girls get to do with their daddies. Winks. What I'm trying to say is, I guess, that I still want to spend time with you when I'm big. I want to be able to have conversations about the usual things like music and film and TV shows. I want to be able to sleep with you. You'll never have to worry that I'll be permanently little and you'll never be able to reach me when I'm in a more mature headspace. I promise. I know how to be mature. I know. I just don't often show it. My daddy needs to be able to give me rules and discipline me. I need rules. I need 'em, or I'll go wild. As much as I hate to admit it, I need a bedtime. I need to be made to do my homework. I need to be reminded to brush my teeth at night. Also, you can't be afraid to discipline me. You need to set very clear rules and you cannot blur the lines, otherwise I don't learn. I can't deal with punishments that involve solitude for extended periods of time. I don't think I'm overly needy, but I still need to be reassured that I'm still loved before a punishment starts. Similarly, don't call me a bad girl. That will likely break my tiny heart. He needs to make decisions. I struggle with making the most mundane decisions, even when I'm big. From what I'm going to wear in the morning, to what I want to eat at a restaurant. You need to be able to help me decide and not get frustrated with me when I can't make those decisions, because I just can't a lot of the time. He needs to care for me. So this is a fairly wide topic that involves all of the AB things, like changing, dressing, bathing, reading me stories, cuddles, keeping me safe, etc. Well, this obviously varies about how old I'm feeling or how I've behaved during the day. He needs to take an interest in my little side. That is, appreciate my drawings, interact with my stuffies, take me to the park, hold my hand when I cross the road. All of those little touches that in that small way help me feel like a little girl. In return, I can give you love and I will give you respect. I will make you smile and I'm sure I'll frustrate you no end. But I will try to give you obedience to my full ability. Obviously, I'm going to make mistakes because that's what I do. But I can't promise you that I will never stop. But I can promise you that I will never stop trying. I will never stop trying my hardest to be your good girl, just for you. So, I hope this provided some insight into how I see a daddy-little girl relationship. Thank you for taking the time to listen.